Joins us live from the area with an update on the education crisis in the area.
More than 800 teachers have not yet resumed their duty weeks after the Teacher Service Commission withdrawn non-local teachers from public schools in the three counties of Wajir, Garissa and Mandera due to security threats. Learning has been paralyzed. Students or pupils were forced to stay at home. Schools were shut down as a result of not having enough teachers. After weeks of talks between the Teacher Service Commission and leaders from the three counties of Wajir, Garissa and Mandera, the situation is still the same. Now what the leaders are planning is to move to court this week to challenge this, to file case against what is happening, to demand rights for their children. This is some of their reactions.
Tutaenda kotini ku demand the same. Kwamba TSC imehujumu region hii, imeshinda kusimamia walimu, imewatoa walimu wote, na sisi tunataka hiyo mandate itolewe kutoka kwa at least for this region na ipewe kwa county government. Ya pili, TSC imetoa walimu kutoka Garissa town. Garissa town iko na 500 private teachers ambao si wa TSC, na hakuna mahali wameenda, wote wako hapa. 50% ya walimu ambao wametolewa na TSC nasikia wako town hii wanatafuta kazi kwa private schools. Wanalipwa na TSC kwa sababu wametoka kwa mashule, wanataka walipwe na private schools tena. Iko 30,000 Kenyans ambao si wa Somali wanaishi Garissa town. Some of them for 70 years. Kutoka 1950. Some of them 1960. Now they have no other home. Wao wanaishi hapa. Sasa TSC inatoa walimu kutoka Garissa High School na Garissa Primary School. Na neighbor yao ni Mkenya ambaye ametoka mahali mwingine. Anasema walimu wako na threat. Hii inaonyesha kwamba hao watu ni watu ambao hawana habari na dunia.
Na hakuna katika TSC Act mahali imeandikwa mwalimu wa Kenya moja anaitwa local na moja anaitwa non-local. Walimu wa Kenya ni moja, ni wote ni walimu wa Kenya. Lakini Teacher Service Commission kupuuza katiba na kupuuza sheria yao, wamelete mgawanyiko hao wenyewe kati ya walimu ambao ni wa eneo hii, wa kabila hii, na wengine wa kabila lingine. Lakini sasa sisi kama viongozi tumekuwa katika changamoto kali sana. Sisi ni wa Kenya. Watoto wa mkoa kaskazini mashariki ni watoto wa Kenya. Wazazi ni wa Kenya. Katiba ya Kenya inasema kila mtoto ana haki wa kuenda shule na kupata masomo ambaye ni ya hali ya juu. Mtoto wa Garissa, wa Wajia, wa Mandera ni sawa na mtoto wa Kiembu, Eldoret, Siaya na Kitui.
So the government must come out clean. The government must, Kenya government, and most of the president of this country, because the buck stops at him. The buck stops, at the president of this country, the man on the hill, and I'm sure he has been told. And if he has not been told, we are telling him, take charge. Because you're not in charge. This is what we are telling you. Schools cannot close here. There's no earthquake here. We're not having an earthquake. We're not dealing with an earthquake. We're not dealing with a tsunami. We are dealing with physical issues. The schools are there. The children are there. The parents are more than determined. So I think as a first step, what needs to be done is a pastoralist educational authority being run by people who are competent.
So I don't think the reason as to why somebody can say or can softly or can whisper to us that one section of department is so much threatened that they decided to evacuate every department, every officer in that department. In any case, we are going or we are looking for a homegrown solution. A homegrown solution involves all of us. A homegrown solution involves every stakeholder and every part of the country. And if there is an issue, all of us should tackle it head on. I thought it is my considered opinion that if TSC had a problem, a big problem as they tried to proclaim, at least they should have consulted the security team on the ground, so that together we don't mind them executing their mandates. It is their prerogative to exercise their mandates. But it is, in my opinion, it is a considered opinion that they should have dared to consult us on the ground, so that we tell them what measures we are putting in place and what assistance we need from them, so that together we look for a solution.
In an area that mostly depend on teachers from other parts of the country, this mass exodus, this mass withdrawal of non-local teachers will definitely have a spell doom to hundreds of parents, especially whose children are still going to school.